How much water is too much? Sometimes that question comes, can water kill? In this video, I'll be sharing a storyline and also point the facts of what excess water can do to your body and the help you build the bridge that you too much and also less. In one of my videos, I pointed too less too can affect. So we need to stay in between, be in the balance. Yes, be in the balance. Okay, so there's a story of a lady called Jennifer Strange. You know all these kind of events where they do on either radio station, television station, where they announce that you want to contest. Maybe you've gone to a place and they say contest the person that can drink the highest number of bottles. Let's say this now, there's a lot of crates around. I see people drinking. That rush most times can be harmful, even with water that we think is harmless, right? So she joined a challenge, a water challenge, and she drank a lot. Maybe she won. I can tell you today she's no more alive. She died from what they call water toxicity. How did this happen? Okay, when our body needs a balance, too much of anything is bad. Too less too is also bad. It always love to be in the balance. Okay, in the process of doing the challenge, it took so much more than the body required. And then what happens when you take so much water than necessary? It overworks your kidney, number one. Remember, the kidney is the one that does the work to filter waste. It also leads to a condition called hyponatremia. Hypo means low. Natremia is a Greek word that is used to represent sodium. So it leads to low sodium level. In our blood, there are electrolytes there that help to be in balance. They fall in a range. I don't know if you've seen your lab result. Maybe you've gone for a lab test and you see a lab result. You see that at a particular column of the lab result, you see ranges. They will keep a part. They can tell you from 9 to 15, 25,000 to 45,000, particular range per each sections. That tells you that your body has to be in a range. So where there is always a problem is when it is below. So when you are looking at the test results, you'll be looking, okay, is it below or is it above, to know that there's an abnormality and how to treat it. So hyponatremia means the sodium levels are very low. Now what happens? It's sodium level, when it is low, it forces water into the cells, and the cells begin to swell. It begins to swell, and the cells swelling like that, some organs in our body can manage the swelling and then maybe come back to their normal size, but the brain cannot take that. And so before you know, you start manifesting signs like headaches, confusion, dizziness. It's getting worse like that. Is getting worse. There are a lot of things that when it affects the brain, it causes a damage, and any damage to the brain can really affect the whole body life. Yes. So please, water should never be taken in excess. Yes, they've told you that drink a lot of water so that you will live long, so that you will cleanse your system. Drink. They told you it's not bad to take water, but there's still a balance. Excess anything is bad. Consistent hyponatremia damages your body. When your cells swells, it swells to an extent that they begin to burst and to apostasis. They begin to die off, and then a particular part of you begins to suffer. And you say, but I observe healthy tips, I drink a lot of water and the rest. Why is this happening to me? See, you can even make your kidney like that, like same day, but you don't need to add to the load of your kidney. So what are the ranges that are normal? It is advised and from the research that men needs more than women, although there are certain factors that also add to it that can be fixed, but I will give you this specific range on a general note. But there are other certain factors that can tell whether you need more water or less water. So first, for females, the range should not exceed 3.7, 2.7 for females, 2.7 liters for females, while males 3.7 liters for males. So if you want to approximate it, let's say it should not exceed 3 liters per for females and not exceed 4 liters for male. Yes. Why is it so? Female body is usually mostly fatty tissue. That's why you have busty hips and bumps and so on. Mostly fatty tissues that really do not need so much water, unlike males that have more of muscular tissues that needs water to for exchange in the body. So it's advised that for the male, not exceed 4 liters. Yes. And then, because I hear, there's a notion that say 8 glasses of water every day. Our glasses have different sizes, so someone can end up taking excess in that process. So this, it's a normal range. Now if I want to bring it down to my current location, what we can use generally to measure, okay, what we call pure water, this sachet water. Now one of it is half a liter. So let's say if you're not exceeding 3 liters, you're not going to exceed 6 sachets a day. I know sometimes you feel, well, is this not too little? That's why I said there are other certain factors. Some other factors can be the weather condition. If you are under severe extreme heat, like your environment is very hot, even your body tells you that you need more water, because you lose water through other means. You lose water through sweating and the rest. So you may need to take more on those days. But in it, let there be balance. Please avoid water challenge. Water challenge has caused the life of a wife and a mother because of this. Her name is Jennifer Strange. You can check news and read about her. Jennifer Strange had to go through this, and today she's not alive to share the story, but we are learning that water toxicity is real and should be avoided. It's an avoidable health condition. So that aside, if the weather is so hot, then it's necessary you drink a lot of water. If you are going through activities, strenuous activities, maybe sports and so on, engagement, you are very busy, you may need a lot of water, because in the process of being busy, definitely you'll be sweating, a lot of things. Water lifts you in through many ways. So I believe with this we've learned a lot. If you enjoy what you learn and you want to hear more of some more health tips that can help you stay and prevent certain diseases, remember, prevention is better than cure. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, share to friends, comment in the chat some other topics you want us to discuss about, or some other interest and so on. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching.